Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. Now the first part of today's video was recorded on the dash cam, and the reason I did that was I was just moving from one side of the bridge to the other, and this is why I decided to move. There were just too many crazy boaters at this spot, and sooner or later I was going to get bashed.
Hold on tight. Hold tight, Kieran.
And it's not because I was moored in a bad place. These are actual visitor moorings, and if I'd been moored slightly ahead of where I was, I would have got walloped. There are plenty of good moorings on the other side of the bridge, so I'm just going to relocate and hopefully be a bit safer. But before we go any farther, let's have a look at the map. This is a very short and simple little trip. We're starting at the yellow marker at the top of the screen and then boating to the yellow marker at the bottom of the screen. On the way we're going through Barlaston, and well, that's about it really. At Barlaston there are some shops and a good pub, and I'm stopping near Bridge 100 because shortly after there's a flight of 4 locks, and I don't want to do them all in one go, not on this trip. So we'll save the Meaford lock flight for the next video. As you can see, there's good moorings here, but it is a very busy spot, very popular. And this is where I'm going to stop for a few days. Hopefully this will be a bit safer than the previous place. And yes, it was safer, so now we can resume our trip. Unfortunately, that rattling sound has come back. I still can't work out what's causing it. It's very dependent on the engine revs. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Well, here we are in Barlaston. Now that's bridge 103 up ahead, and if you go left there's a large convenience store and post office, and if you go right there's a few other little shops, and also immediately to our right there's a pub, and this is the Plume of Feathers with Neil Morrissey. Neil Morrissey is an actor, and I think he's most famous for playing the part of Tony in the sitcom Men Behaving Badly. I think at certain times you can meet him here at that pub, but I don't think he's there all the time. It's a very bright sunny day, and because I'm heading south the sun is in my eyes all the way, and also it means that the light's coming directly into the camera, so it's not the best lighting for video. But not much I can do about that. These hireboaters are making a very common mistake. They've seen me coming and they've got out of my way, which is a good thing to do, but they've gone too far over to the side of the canal and now they've run aground. The towpath side of the channel is usually very shallow, but the offside is far worse, more often than not. So you want to keep as close as you can to the centre of the canal, obviously allowing enough room for boats to pass, but don't go too close to the edges. As I passed, I told them to reverse off of the mud. They should be alright. It's all part of the fun, I guess. The electric railway runs very close to the canal here, over there on the left. I didn't see any trains though. This is bridge 100, and the towpath changes sides here, and I'm going to moor up just on the other side of it. My plan is to stop, have lunch, and then do the 4 Meaford locks after lunch, but we'll do that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I didn't let the cats out because I was going to move on shortly after lunch. So until then, I'll see you next time.